Hello, everybody. Dave Neal here, stand-up comic and host of Bachelor Nation News. Happy hump day to all of you out there. And I've got a video about Dale and Claire. We'll get right into that. But hold on a second. Were you telling me no one wants to watch a video of Clare Crawley's recent Instagram post? You mean to tell me that every single post Claire makes about some weird cryptic quote that may or may not have to do with Dale, I don't need to report on? But you're going to watch it either way, and you trust that I'll find a way to make it funny? All right, so listen, let's get back into the story here. We got Dale and Claire. She's got a new post here. You guys know we love Dale and Claire. She posted this last night. Make your commitments stronger than your words. Who could it be about? Maybe it's about her cable guy. Maybe he was supposed to show up between 1 and 3 p.m., but he came at 4. And it's like, what do you mean? She had a yoga class to go to. Now all of a sudden she can't watch Netflix at night. And how's she going to finish Squid Game? Who knows? You know what I mean, folks? I'm not really sure here. But do me a favor. Hit the subscribe button and commit your strong words into the comment section. Leave a comment and like this video an odd number of times. What if you all just cheer that in the background? All right, let's get into it. Claire posted this. Make your commitments stronger than your words. And of course, we believe she's referencing old Dale boy here. As we know, just 3 weeks ago, boy, time really flies. She broke up with Dale for the second time that we know of. I am just thankful for the people in my life who offer genuine, unconditional love with no personal gain and stand by me through thick and thin, especially when the cameras are off with no accolades. Actions speak for themselves. Hey, maybe his love language is accolades. Maybe he likes a good affirmation. You know what I mean? Give the guy a participation trophy. And listen, it can't be easy to be in any relationship where your significant other is dealing with a parent in hospice. Can't be easy, especially when, you know, your job is to promote brands and get out there and zip zap and fly around town. I mean, Dale's gotta make his money. He's gotta build his following, and that's kind of where his life's at. But again, we don't know too much about the story there, but she posted this just last night, or maybe this morning, 5 hours ago. Make your commitments stronger than your words. And let's read some of your comments. Girl, what did he do this time? Show up, be a grown man. I'm very confused. Is this tied to something? It's always tied to something, guys. Is she really going all in with the Khloe Kardashian cryptic quotes? And we are here for it. Grab your lunch and let's read some more comments. Girl, at this point, just go ahead and tag Dale. Otherwise, he's not going to see it. Maybe Abigail, too. This is the kind of passive-aggressive platitude I would put as my AOL Instant Messenger away message when I was pissed off at my boyfriend for playing too many video games and wanted him to pay more attention to me. Yeah, nothing like a woman posting a Green Day lyric. It's like closing time, you know, whatever. Is that Green Day? Time for all. Okay. Jason Foster just committed to running a whole marathon. Talk about commitment. We'll get into that in a second. Who is she talking about? Dale? Yeah, I'm confused. What's happening? Did Dale do something? Did Dale do something? Did Dale do anything? Please let us know. Claire really is the Khloe to Dale's Tristan, down to the subtweet quote posts on the IG story. I'm pretty sure I made this Facebook status in 2011. Sorry, I am sure I will get downvoted, but I'm so sick. Whenever someone says, sorry, I'm going to get downvoted, it's always like a super popular opinion. It's never like, sorry, I'm going to get downvoted, but the whole, you know what I mean? But I am so sick of her stuff. She is a beautiful, successful hairstylist, reality star that makes bad decisions and blames everyone else for them. You are not a child. Learn from your poor decisions and stop blaming others. Sorry, rant over. I hate it when people start off their comment with sorry. Whenever I get a comment from someone that's like, sorry, Dave, but, it's always like, sorry, Dave, but I don't find your channel interesting. Sorry, Dave, but the hair doesn't match the voice. Sorry, Dave, but I know you think you've got weatherman charisma with news anchor hair, but we don't think you can pull off either. So leave me a comment with sorry, but, and give me your best. How about an accolade? Sorry, but here's an accolade. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not begging for accolades, but I'll take one. Like the video for Pete's sake, for Pilot Pete's sake. Typically, people repost quotes that help them. Why don't you explain this to me like I'm 5? I love mess. I'm confused. What are we assuming is her subtweet? Someone said maybe Katie and Blake. No, I mean, I think you have to understand that this has to be about Dale. Because some people go, maybe this is her way of defending Katie. I don't think her and Katie are friends. I don't know if her and Katie are friends other than they hung out at the US Open together. I don't know. That would be, her and Blake are probably already talking. Well, I mean, you know, you forget that Blake did date Claire. Now Blake is single. Claire is single. I don't see that happening. I don't see this being a thing, but, you know, it's not exactly out of the Bachelor universe. And here we have the Corinne Necro. Oh my gosh. Major Katie post-Greg breakup episode vibes here. I thought we were done with Dale drama. This is so immature. She really needs to grow up. If a man isn't it, neither is subtweets or posting Tumblr quotes. Tumble your way into the bed of another man. How about that? That's one way to get over him. Go to, you know, Bump Your Harrison all over the cloud. I don't know. So there she is. She posted that. Zach Clark, also Claire's ex. Oh, the universe is just very strange. It is a small family tree, if you know what I mean. So hang on to those branches. Zach is now engaged to Tayshia. This is a photo, kind of a dark here, but we have Jason Foster. Jason, one of my favorites, fellow University of Rhode Island alum. Go Rhody Rams. Rhode Island born and we're Rhode Island bred, and when we die, we'll be Rhode Island dead. So go Rhode Island, go Rhode Island, and go Rhode Island, URI. All right. There you have it. Still paying my college loans. All right. So Zach said, the exact moment I convinced my boy Jason Foster to run the New York City Marathon for the Release Recovery Foundation, he might have had desert brain at the time. I've got dessert brain. That's what I've got. But that was all part of the strategy. Now let's help him raise the money. Link in bio. We'll get more info about that. I wasn't prepared to talk about that, but we'll share the link there. Go to Zach Clark's Instagram if you want to donate to Jason Foster running a marathon. He said, I will lead from the back. Thank you, Zach, and Release Recovery Foundation for allowing me to be a part of your team. And thank you to all of you beautiful people for the love and support to be able to participate in such an iconic event like the New York City Marathon. Thank you all again. I remember I had shows after Hurricane Sandy hit, and they actually shut the marathon down that year. And all of the marathon runners were staying at this hotel. And the hotel didn't have internet, they didn't have electricity, the whole city was kind of shut down, but people were still staying there. So they were like, all right, we'll put on a stand-up show for people. I've never performed for a more miserable crowd than a group of people that spent a whole year training for a marathon that the day of, they found out it was not going to be run because they couldn't provide proper security to people because of Hurricane Sandy, which I agree with. I mean, you can't be pulling cops and firemen and you know, first responders to the marathon when there's literally a natural disaster happening in other boroughs. But I digress. That story is ancient news. So will Jason get back with Claire? That's the question. This article is 9 months old from when Claire first broke up with Dale. Will Jason from The Bachelorette go after Clare Crawley after her split from Dale Moss? While it might not have been entirely shocking, all ears were perked up yesterday at the news that Claire and Dale officially called it quits. Again, this is the first time. The former Bachelorette famously fell in love at first sight with Dale, and the pair got engaged and left the show just weeks in. Boy, it's been a long year, folks. Tayshia stepped in as Claire's replacement and also successfully got engaged in the end, but now that Claire and Dale didn't end up working for the second time, fans can't help but wonder if any of the other contestants were actually right for Claire instead of Dale. One person I'm particularly curious about is Jason Foster. Right off the bat, you could tell the contestant was in it for the long haul with Claire and was falling head over heels pretty fast. The two memorably had an intense one-on-one date in which Claire pretty much pressured Jason to open up about his past traumas. It was hard to watch. Nevertheless, Jason was all in, and when it came time for Tayshia to come into the picture after Claire's departure, the former NFL player couldn't stick around. He decided to self-eliminate because of his lingering feelings for Claire. Yeah, whereas other people might have stayed to try to, like, you know, win over Bachelor Nation. He was like, no, I came for Claire, and I'm going to leave because of Claire. So, of course, the question is, will Jason go after Claire now that she's single? A quick look at his Instagram page will tell you he hasn't been active this year, so he likely won't be making any grand gestures on social media like former contestant Spencer Robinson did. Perhaps Jason reached out to Claire privately after the split. So who knows? Again, this is new information. Who knows? Speaking of other people that just broke up, we have Katie Thurston posting her first Instagram story post-breakup 2 days ago. Dexter forcing me out of the house this morning. As a reminder, we offer nothing but love to people after they've gone through tough breakups. I mean, imagine how tough it is to go through a breakup and then you have to deal with it with the public thinking we know anything about these people. And we don't. And we wish them all well. Speaking of which, Brendan Moraes, trigger warning. Brendan Moraes is back out there. You know, he hasn't, 1.1 million people watched his apology video on September 16th, and he's been pretty much out of the public eye since then. 1 week ago, grateful for growth, he comes back. Ileana Rose says, whoops, I thought I had already unfollowed you. What exactly spurred your growth? The trash. I mean, people like, it looks like he opened up his comments again to people, but brutal. And then here he is again, squinting because things are looking brighter, and also the sun's directly in my eyes. I think that's all he can do at this point is just keep on posting, and eventually maybe the haters will get tired of hating on him and he'll lose more followers. But I think that's probably a better scenario for him. So here he is eating, what is that, a churro? What is that? He's with some friends. It gets a little weird. He's got these, you know, always having a clamato. Is that right? Is that a, that's the, what is that? The tomato juice beer, right? What is that? Oh, the cheese. Oh, baked cheese. I don't care. Listen, you could be in this, and that's churros. He was, oh, big churro energy. BCE. Yeah, you know me. All right. Love him or hate him. That's a good looking churro. And I didn't think I'd be saying that today. Love him or hate him. That's a good looking churro. If you haven't had a churro before, what are you waiting for? Get out there. You know, they sell churros in the subway station in New York City in certain locations where you have to walk long distance from one to another. You could be 10 minutes late for the job interview of your life. And if a lady pulls up with fresh churro, you're getting in line for those churros. It's your boy Churro Dave. Could you tell I'm looking at desserts? I look at a churro like it's just like you know, a prom date. I'm just like, ooh, I'd like to see if that will pair well with my you know, business suit. What am I even talking about? I don't know, folks. So let me know what you guys think about all this. I think I'm losing my mind. I'm traveling to the Midwest this weekend for a wedding. So you can follow my exploits on Instagram at @dneals. I'll have content coming out from the mobile studio. So count on that. And I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. Bye-bye now.